Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This series is the only way out is to go within, and to heal from within. It's not just about uh, the questions that have been coming up. Is what do I do? What can I do? Now that the conscious awareness has expanded in such an amazing way. So I wanted to do this series. So for like 30 minutes at a time, I'm going to come on here a couple times a week. So make sure that you're hitting that bell and subscribe to this channel. And I am going to allow Source to guide us on the things that we can do moving forward, to continue to heal from within, no matter what you got going on. Many are, changing jobs. Many have relationships ending and new ones beginning. Um, People are, learning and experiencing that abundance does exist for them. And so no matter what level of healing you are at this point, that doesn't matter. It matters that you continue your growth, your expansion. So I am going to have chats, like I said, 30 minutes at a time, and we're gonna dive deep on the only way out is to go within, to heal within. So I am going to pull cards from my Oracle 7 energies, because it's all about energy. Everything is energy. Your energy, I'm energy. Everything in your experience is on a frequency, and it's our job to maintain that frequency, that vibration. And the more that we do that, the more that we are actively, um, inspired action towards creating the realities that we truly want to create. So I am going to ask for Source to get this conversation started. And so always join me. Like I said, I'm going to come on a couple of times a week during this series. So make sure your notifications are on so that you get the updated videos. I hope I find everybody well. So, only the highest energy of love and light can remain in this space. All other energies must leave now. Just know, guys, it's an amazing time to be alive. You have been chosen to experience whatever it is that you're experiencing, to be in this dimension, time, space, and reality at this moment. So to get this conversation started, I am asking Source, what is it that we can do at the forefront to heal from within, no matter what's going on. Boop. There we go. Alrighty. So thank you, Source. So here we go, guys. Mary Motive. I've been talking about power of intent. I even have a power of intent list that I do every Friday in my own personal meditation for anyone that would like to be a part of that list. All you got to do is hit me up in PM, or you can leave a comment below, and I will put you on that power of intent. Many do power of prayer. I do power of intent lists because it's important that we are putting our amazing energy on the focus, on the energy that is a win-win situation for everyone that is involved. So if you ask to be put on that power of intent, no, that it's always the highest energy of love and light. And if it is not a win-win situation, then I don't want to be a part of that. And I hope that you too want to come from that unconditional love. So the first card that Source, a merry motive, a merry motive. You get to decide from the get-go which direction, what it is that you feel that you want to heal. And that awareness alone is a huge, huge step getting to the core of whatever it is that you need to get rid of, the junk in the trunk, so that you can welcome the new chapter, the new segment, the new moment into your experience. So let's go into the merry motive. So if you you can use affirmations, you can use prayer, you can use your crystals to help ground and to keep your concentration and focus where it needs to be. So just knowing your motives in general is what the card is letting us know. We need to know what side of the stick that you're on. Are you still continuing to beat the drum on the things that don't feel well, like lack or struggle, or not trusting, not having faith? Or are you on the abundance side of the stick, where your truth and your faith is always starts with self and your creator, God, universe, whatever that label is for you. So understanding what drives you to meet your goals. This is where, really focusing in what it is that makes your heart sing. What is it that drives you to be creative, to be happy, to be joyful, and in any situation? Many are, dealing with many hard experiences at the moment, but are still thriving and healthy. Why is that? Ask yourself the same question. So the momentum your attention creates is everything. So no matter what it is that you're trying to, move through, the only way out of anything is to seriously take a look at what you got going on from within you. And where that focus and attention is being driven is why you are creating what you're creating in your reality. The wisdom behind your intentions is a powerful frequency that is in your highest good. And when you are taking that initiative to heal, you are also helping to heal the world, because you are allowing that great energy to be shared by just being you, the best version of you in every moment. So what are your intentions? If you have any hidden agendas, rethink the energy. That is exactly why certain things are popping up in your reality, is because it is, you are, leading the way on the frequency, on the vibration, the vibes. And once you cut the hidden agendas out, or the expectations, or the assumptions, and put the focus and attention on the joyful and unconditional love, that will never steer you wrong. So, Mary Motos, we want to focus more and more on the good. And remember that source isn't looking at good and bad. It's an essence, it's a frequency that we are sending out. So the perspective of good and bad is what you perceive it to be, good or bad. So you get to choose this. You've chosen a path, and you've set an intention, and you've begun to move toward a goal. You feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind the drive? Sometimes we find ourselves just moving forward, and do we truly know why it is that we want to continue on this path? So, do you truly want what you're pursuing, or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you, or you feel about yourself? And that is not in alignment, guys. If we are truly, truly doing things and seeking things on the external, we have been taught to reach for things externally that is going to make you happy or make you successful or make you healthy. Everything is internal first and foremost. Everything starts on an energetic level. So that is some things to think about the next time that you are having an off day, or you're struggling with something. Ask the true questions that will find your truth. So ask yourself, if you are doing something because you feel that other people are going to appreciate you more or respect you more or love you more, then stop and pivot and ask yourself why you're handing your power over to others to define you in that moment. And then do a new list of goals that truly is in alignment for your highest good. And when you do it for your highest good, you're doing it for others as well. Because that's what they're seeking. They're seeking the true you, the authentic you, every single time. You must choose to be in the flow of the experience and relish in the moment. Embrace. Surrender your expectations to the higher power, to God, to universe, rather than being guided by your limited self. Kick the ego to the curb. The ego self will pinch you off and give you limits of why things cannot happen for you every single time. So surrender them feelings. Take a few minutes every single day. 5 to 10 minutes is all it takes is to get started. And when you do that, you feel good. Things in your life start to mirror the healing that you are doing within you, and you will be and you'll want to do it more. You'll be attracted to it more. If you are resentful, then the outer world will show you more of the opportunities to be resentful. If you're envious, others, competitive, over ambitious, you will always feel as if you're not enough. If you focus on gratitude and compassion for others, you will see even more reasons to be grateful and loving. This is what we want more of in our experiences, guys. No matter who we are, no matter what it is that we are after. Each and every one of us want to see the evidence of more compassion, more gratitude, and you are the one that needs to be in the essence of that creation in order for it to come into your physical reality. So if you're unsure of your motives, and results will just be unclear. So if you're in wobbly energy, know that you're going to create more wobbly energy, and be okay with that. Say, not today. Today I'm going to take a different stance, and maybe I don't have all the details, but this is what I want to create. Trust the universe will provide the outcome that is perfect match for your intentions, and it always does. So the merrier motive that you have, the merry tangible physical reality is going to show you. Yeah, like attracts like, guys. So the next one I have is Seeing Beyond. And this is where many are being tripped up because they can't see beyond the shit storms, the chaos, the drama, the bumps in the road. And the only person that can show you the way is for you to ask yourself, to ask Source, God, universe, to show you that light, to show you the direction, to help you make decisions that will allow you to see beyond the veils, behind, whether, their lies or somebody else's truths. You want to know what your truth is. So let's move into Seeing Beyond. And if you would like to see beyond things when you get ready to go into slumber at night, ask Source, God, universe, to allow you to remember the parts of the dreams that are important. Set the intention that when you wake up or shortly after, you will see more and more of the evidence to the questions that you're asking for. Be pacific and direct with your divine, and let them be direct and forward with you. Great communication. So what is your vision? The capacity to imagine something, to look beyond the material things. So you must learn how to stop observing what is and start imagining what could be, that is truly yours. But you have got roadblocks up. You've got, veils. You have limited thinking, beliefs that is keeping you from seeing the beautiful things on the other side. So beyond the obvious, and this is a talent in itself. This is a gift that Source has given each and every one of us, to be able to be obvious of the realm of the transparency, options and possibilities, and making everything an opportunity to learn from. getting out of your own way. We need to continue to realize that all this time, space, and reality up till right now has been, for many, it's been misleading, or they've handed their power over to others. But be okay with that. It was part of the journey. It was part of you getting to this point and taking control over your frequency, your energy. But if you hadn't experienced the things you were experiencing, you wouldn't have known that it's more than possible to have opportunities to do and live differently. So, do you consider things only within the framework of what you already know? Many have that tunnel vision going on. Widen that, open that. Allow your mind and your heart to be wide open to new and out of the box, out of comfort zones, guys. This is where new comes to play. Or you can allow yourself to see beyond into the vastness of potential. We are all gifted with this magical ability of imagination. And when we open it, we become a conduit for a divine vision greater than our own. So when you have a vision, surrender it. Surrender it in prayer, surrender it in meditation. Become a journal junkie, guys. I can't stress that one enough. Get your thoughts, your ideas down on paper and get clear about them so that source can bring you clear and just amazing results. There are two ways to view the world and co-create with it. One is face value perspective. What you see is what you get. And that is the realm that most of us have grew up in and have lived in for many lifetimes, many moons. And the second one is allowing your imagination to see beyond what something is right now and move into a place that doesn't yet exist in the material world, but it is in the cosmic playground of possibilities. You see it into the future when everything you imagine has the potential to become real. So when you're not pinching yourself off and you're allowing that space to learn new things, leave everything open, that it's possible, that is when the creative juices within each of our souls really starts to pick up momentum and just goes freely into the realm of bringing things into fruition, into the reality. So if you are resonating with the Merry Motive and Seeing Beyond card, please, guys, leave comments and feedback on the bottom. And today, know your vision, what you have imagined forming into the invisible will be delivered to the material world. Don't worry about timing of things. Divine timing is never in alignment with what we perceive with a watch, a calendar. They have their own frequency of bringing things into alignment. So don't fret over it. Don't worry about it. Just know that the hands of the universe is always at work in your highest good. So the more that you can get into alignment with what it is that you're wanting to be, do, and have, the quicker that you can co-create with your creator and start to, enjoy the creations at hand instead of putting worry in there that it's not going to show up. I mean, make your order, guys, just like you do on Amazon or in a catalog, man. Set your order and know, like, that it will show up when it's in your highest good. Your job is to continue to imagine, take a few steps forward, then imagine some more. The universe's job is to make it real. What a fabulous partnership. So, guys, use your imagination, get creative, make a creation box, do a vision board, become a journal junkie. If you're working on your abundance, do a tithing jar. And if any of these things are jumping out at you and you want more information, please get a hold of me on Jagra Reiki or in the Ascended Warriors group. And I will, explain in more details, or check out my other videos. I do have a few other videos. I'll have some new videos that will go alongside Healing Within. So always make sure that the bell is on, guys, so you get the notifications. So let's go on to ears wide open. We have amazing senses: eyes, ears, nose, touch, taste. And we have been taught the five senses very clearly. The one that's been neglected and that we are remembering is our emotion, is our sixth sensory, where our creative juices is inspired, is created from. We feel, we sense, and many have suppressed or numbed or not listened to their gut feeling ever. Or maybe you're just starting to listen to your gut feeling. What I will tell you is you're never going to hear anybody say that they listened to their gut feeling and it was wrong. So that alone should let you know that there's something amazing about your intuition. And it's worth listening to and giving that a whirl in your everyday life to create something new and different and better. So let's go into ears wide open. Deep listening, we don't actively listen to each other, and we don't actively listen to ourselves and divine. We are getting better at it, but it is one of the gifts that has been given to us from God, from universe, from source. And understanding someone else's needs, we will never truly understand another person's story. But if we are actively listening to what they are saying, instead of getting ready to react to their words, and we're literally actively listening to what is coming out and feeling and sensing what they're feeling, it allows us to show focused attention and tuning into another and letting go of the ego needs to be heard. So if we can just actively listen to another soul when they are speaking, we can respond and get a more clear, crystal clear picture of feeling and sensing what they are going through, what they're expressing, instead of assumptions. So the world is constantly speaking to us and offering us clues. Now, not just actively listening to another, but actively listening to to our guidance, to our divine, to ourselves. Like, that's why I have the muscle testing and the intuitive reset right here on YouTube. Check them videos out. Is listening, actively listening to the person that it matters when we are making decisions, when we are deciding on what direction to go, finding our authenticity, our truth. We all have the capacity to hear beyond the noise that reaches our ears. So when I'm saying actively, listening, it's also using your sixth sensory, and feeling and sensing in such a bigger manner that truly is what we want. We want to resonate with each other's soul. The other things were just meant to be bonuses in our experience to navigate. When we feel insignificant, it is easy to over-explain ourselves in an attempt to get acknowledgement. Never feel like you have to, defend yourself or explain why you're doing this, that, and every other thing. What you and Source have decided to do is perfect for you, regardless of the external noise. So listening to the inner voices, and co-create from there allows the external to mirror that. Now is the time to let it, let all the things that you thought was significant or priority, let all that go and offer your attention to the greatest gift it is. And time to stop multitasking by checking your phone or thinking of what you want to, where you're going next, or doing all the other things that keep you from connecting fully with Source. And we're all guilty of that. We're all guilty of keeping busy and not putting the attention and energy where it's beneficial. And so if you, like I was saying, if you were resonating and finding value in this video, please let me know below, or check out any of my other YouTube videos, or you can find me to book personal empowerment sessions, whether it's the Reiki with the twist or frequency, vibration, or EFT, whatever the modality you're looking for. You can go to the Etsy and you can book sessions from there. It's going to be a huge year, guys. And so I'm excited to, bring this new series of The Only Way Out is to Go Within. And first and foremost, we must let go of the blame game and victimhood and the excuses that is truly not allowing us to be in our truth first and foremost and be the best damn version of ourselves. So take a moment today and ask yourself what it is that is driving you towards your goals, and make sure that they're in alignment. Make sure that, whatever the reason is, the truth about you, without grabbing stuff from the external. This is all coming from within. And then, are you allowing yourself from within to see possibilities and opportunities? Then get the roadblocks out of there. Get the roadblocks out by saying, I haven't, physically seen this take form yet, but I know it exists. Like I said, just being aware, it moves you forward, and putting the power where it is, and it is in your now. And then, second of all, actively listening, man. Take ownership and responsibility that if how are you spending your energy? What are you consuming? What are you consuming in your eye? What are you watching? Who are you hanging out with? What are you, listening to? What are you eating? Take the beautiful gifts that we've been given of all the senses, including the sixth sensory, and go down through and ask yourself, how can I nurture this one for my well-being, for the highest good of myself and others, and see what you come up with, and then keep me posted, guys. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Like I said, about once or twice a week, I'm going to get on here for this series, and I will ask Source for guidance on the top topics to chat about. And and let me know if you love my work, and then please, I want to hear from you. So this is Coach TT, and you are on The Only Way Out is to Heal Within, guys. And I will see you next time. Bye.